Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here. Some of our top headlines for the day. An inmate that was accidentally released from the Madison County Detention Center is back in custody. Plus, Santa was out and about making his rounds over the weekend. We've got the video of that. And residents on 1 Richmond Street are dealing with repairs after a string of cars were damaged. We're going to take a look at the weather with Sam, and your sports report is coming up with Michael Watkins. That's all here today at Live at 5. But first, and our WBON TV big story of the day. Aaron Shanks, a 49-year-old man who was accidentally released from the Madison County Detention Center, has been recaptured. Shanks was originally being held on state charges, but was later sentenced to 5 years in federal prison for weapons offenses. Despite the federal detainer, he was mistakenly released on August the 13th. After authorities realized the error on November 21st, a federal warrant was issued for his arrest. Shanks was apprehended by the Madison County Sheriff's Department on December the 13th and is now being held at the Clark County Detention Center. He is facing a federal charge of escape from custody in addition to his other charges. Well, the Waco Volunteer Fire Department escorted Santa around to see neighborhood children in the College Hill, Bybee, Waco, and Moberly areas of Madison County on Saturday. The weather was nice for neighborhood children to come out and get their last-minute Christmas lists and wishes to Old Saint Nick. Santa was still making his rounds late Saturday evening to make sure he saw all the boys and girls, spreading smiles everywhere that he stopped. Good to see Old Saint Nick out and about right before Christmas. Residents in Wayne Drive in Richmond were awakened to the sound of crashes in the night. Apparently, a driver struck numerous parked vehicles, causing some to hit other cars. One vehicle was reportedly knocked 10 to 15 feet from where it was parked. The incident occurred around 1:30 Sunday morning. Witnesses in the neighborhood tell WBON TV 9 that the driver left his vehicle and fled on foot. Richmond police are investigating the case, but as of earlier today, no arrests have been made. If you have information concerning the incident, you're asked to please contact the Richmond Police Department. Well, 2 Madison County businesses have been selected to receive medical cannabis dispensary licenses in Kentucky. Gary Court and Robert Hugendijk, both of Richmond, were chosen through a random lottery held by the Kentucky Lottery Corporation. This is the second round of dispensary license selections in Kentucky. The first round, held in November, awarded licenses to businesses in various regions across the state. The December lottery focused on specific regions, including the region encompassing Madison County. The selection of these 2 Madison County businesses marks a significant step forward for the state's medical cannabis program. It signifies the growing acceptance and potential of medical cannabis in Kentucky and the potential for economic growth and job creation in the region. As the program continues to develop, it is anticipated that more businesses will be licensed and more patients will have access to medical cannabis, and that all begins January 1st of 2025. Well, the city of Berea recently mourned the loss of a true firefighting pioneer, Charles Hobart Halcomb, the city's first full-time firefighter. His passing marked the end of an era for the Berea Fire Department, a department he helped shape and mold. Hired in 1966, Halcomb dedicated his life to serving his community. His passion for firefighting and his commitment to public safety were evident in his work. He was known for his expertise, his dedication, and his camaraderie with fellow firefighters. Halcomb's impact extended far beyond the role as firefighter. He was a beloved member of the community, always willing to lend a helping hand. His friendly demeanor and quick wit made him a popular figure among his colleagues and the public alike. The Berea Fire Department, once a small volunteer force, has grown significantly under the influence of pioneers like Halcomb. Today, it stands as a well-equipped and highly trained department ready to respond to any emergency. As the department continues to evolve, it will always remember the contributions of its first full-time firefighter. Charles Hobart Halcomb's legacy will live on, inspiring future generations of firefighters to serve their community with honor and dedication. A memorial service was held to honor Halcomb's life and service. His family, friends, and colleagues gathered to pay their respects and share stories of his impact on the community. Well, Richmond police arrested a man Friday who stole a vehicle while intoxicated. According to the arrest citation, officers were sent to a restaurant on North Keeneland Drive in response to a report of a man claiming he had been abducted, drugged, and his friend was in danger at the restaurant. The man, identified as Clayne Myers, told police that he had woken up drugged in an unknown location and that his friend was in danger of being forced into sex trafficking rings. At the location was a woman he didn't know on the phone in a bathroom. According to Myers, he was left in the house taking several keys and a small black bag. Officers observed that Myers was being erratic and could smell alcohol on his. Myers reportedly admitted that he had been drinking. At the request of police, Myers directed them to the location he had left, leading them to a residence on South Keeneland Drive. Officers made contact with the owner, who informed the police that Myers had been at her house. She stated, according to the citation, that he was intoxicated and making irrational statements before brandishing a handgun and saying they're trying to kill him. Eventually, he stated he set the handgun down and she hid it. At this point, she went to the bathroom and stayed there until Myers left. Investigations revealed that Myers had taken the vehicle he drove to the restaurant from the victim. Inside the vehicle was a backpack, which Myers, according to the citation, said belonged to him. Marijuana paste and drug paraphernalia were reportedly found in that backpack. Myers was arrested on charges of first-degree wanton endangerment, theft by unlawful taking, automobile worth $10,000 or more, alcohol intoxication in a public place, as well as other charges, and lodged in the Madison County Detention Center. Well, the Madison County Homeless Coalition is gearing up to feed over 600 people at their annual Christmas meal on December the 20th. This event provides a festive meal and a sense of community for those facing homelessness. To ensure that everyone has a hearty meal, the coalition is seeking donations of ham, gravy, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, corn, green beans, rolls, and desserts. Volunteers are also needed to help prepare and serve the meal. If you're unable to attend the meal in person, a drive-through option is available. The coalition encourages the community to support this initiative and help spread the holiday cheer to those in need. To volunteer or donate, please contact the Madison County Homeless Coalition on Maple Street in downtown Nicholasville. The Estill County Sheriff's Department is currently investigating a trespassing complaint and seeking the public's help in identifying a male suspect. The individual is believed to be frequent of the Doug Hill area and may be operating a four-wheeler. You can see that individual up on the screen now. Anyone with information regarding the suspect's identity or whereabouts is urged to contact the Estill County Sheriff's Department. You can reach them at 606-723-8565. Take a good look at that gentleman up on the screen now. Well, hundreds of volunteers gathered at Camp Nelson National Cemetery on Saturday to participate in the annual Wreaths Across America event. The ceremony honored the sacrifices of fallen soldiers and taught younger generations the importance of freedom. The event was a reminder of the sacrifices made by veterans and a celebration of patriotism. As wreaths were laid on thousands of graves, it was clear that the memory of these heroes will endure. Great community effort there. Well, two individuals were arrested in London after police discovered drugs hidden in a Nesquik bottle during a traffic stop. Brandon Morgan, 25, and Taylor Joseph, 21, were taken into custody following a canine alert on that bottle. A subsequent search of their vehicle yielded suspected methamphetamine and a significant amount of suspected fentanyl. Morgan faces multiple drug charges, including possession of methamphetamine, fentanyl, and drug paraphernalia. Joseph was charged with possession of methamphetamine and drug paraphernalia. Both individuals were booked into the Laurel County Correctional Center. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Man, what a dreary day we've had here in the Bluegrass. Just rain after rain after rain. We've got Sam in the Weather Center, hoping for a little bit of a dry up. Coming up next with Sam.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Code Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mammut Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mammut Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
Tune in to WBON TV Channel 9.1 for replays of the Richmond Christmas Parade all throughout the holiday season. Tune in Sundays at 12 noon and on Christmas Day at 10 a.m. to enjoy the parade with your friends and family. Brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair, Affordable Air, Excel Auto Care, Nuevo Vallarta, Cars of Kentucky, Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, ABR Auto Recyclers, and Planet Pond.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Lots of rain out there today, very dreary. We've got Sam in the Weather Center going to give us a look at that forecast for the week ahead.
Thanks, Gretelyn. Welcome, everyone. And we are dealing with some wet weather out here. Now, the chance at a few thunderstorms that may stretch all the way until about midnight or about 11 p.m., and then we'll start to see things move out as a cool front comes through. I don't want to say too much of a cold front. It's just going to drop temperatures a little bit, but also clear out our skies heading into the day here Tuesday. And so even waking up in the morning, we'll have some lingering clouds out, but then we'll be drying out and again, get a little sunshine in here before our next wave that's way somewhere out here beginning to develop moves in on Wednesday. So we kind of have a brief break in the action here. So lingering showers ending tonight. Wet again on Wednesday. Could pick up another quarter to maybe a half an inch of rain. And then we'll be cooler going into the weekend. And the solstice occurs on Saturday, the winter solstice. And so that is at approximately 4:19 a.m., I believe it is. Anyway, that is the first official start, astronomical start of winter time. But after that, also our daylight gets a little bit longer. So we just have a couple days where it's the shortest days of the year, and then it gets a little bit longer. Anyhow, we're looking at the forecast model. Here's Wednesday. Again, getting some showers, possibly a few thunderstorms in here is also on Wednesday. Temperatures, though, waking up here Tuesday morning, a dry start. All the rain should be over with. We'll be in the low to mid 40s. And highs topping on only around the low to mid 50s. Nicholasville at 52. We'll be at 54 in Berea. Lancaster at 53. Irvin at 53 as well. And those winds a little gusty in the morning. It'll be gusting up to around 20 miles per hour and diminish from there. Look ahead. We do see a cold front, though, Wednesday. And so it's the showers and storms out ahead of that. Then the temperatures begin to fall. And we could get a little snow mixing in from time to time. Best chance to be Thursday and into Friday as temperatures continue to fall, especially overnight lows.
Thanks, Sam. That looks like a mixed forecast there. A little bit of sun, a little bit of rain, a little bit of sun. And then from there on out, if you want to check that forecast out anytime, you can do that at WBONTV.com. You can also always check that out on our Facebook page. Well, Lexington police are currently searching for 37-year-old Paige Arch, who escaped from custody at UK Hospital Sunday evening. Arch was being held on charges of second-degree robbery, second-degree fleeing or evading, and outstanding warrants. She was last seen wearing a blue hospital gown and a white blanket and black leggings. If you have any information regarding Arch's whereabouts, you're asked to please contact the Lexington Police Department or dial 911. You can see a picture of Arch up on your screen now. Lexington police are investigating a shooting that occurred Saturday morning. According to officials, the incident happened around 6 a.m. on Versailles Road near Cisco Road. At the scene, officers found one person with a gunshot wound. The victim was taken to a local hospital with reported non-life-threatening injuries. At the time, police have not revealed any details on the why of the shooting, how it occurred, nor have they shared any suspect information. An investigation is ongoing, and of course, this is a developing story. Well, in November, a University of Kentucky student was elected to a seat on the Midway City Council. The student, 21-year-old Ian Van Steenberg, a public policy major. Van Steenberg win has made him one of the youngest elected city council members in the history of Kentucky. The future council member has reportedly said that he will use what he is learning in his studies at UK and apply it during city council meetings. His motivation to run for office, Van Steenberg reportedly stated, is his love for his community. I really felt like I had all the skills that were needed, kind of just above and beyond the typical council member. My parents have lived in the community forever, so it's just really a moment to go. I'm enough to run for office, and even at 20, I can still do big things. Van Steenberg has had a real estate license since he turned 18 and says he already sold over $1 million worth of property. He will be sworn in by the Midway Mayor, Grayson Vandergrift, on December the 23rd. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Michael Watkins up next with all of your latest sports report news. That's still to come here live at 5.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And Gus and Petey.
From Hicks and Funson, Kentucky Lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nydad yet.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Estill County EMA CSEP is a huge asset to those in Estill and surrounding counties. CSEP in Estill County has partnered with Everbridge to bring you alert and notification services that will allow you to maintain your contact info and ensure you receive alerts for locations in Estill County that are important to you. For more information and to register your device, visit EstillCountyEMA.net. You can also stay up to date with your county by following Estill County EMA CSEP on Facebook, helping you stay safe at home.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Well, it was a busy weekend for many of the local basketball teams in the area. Some big wins for Madison Central girls and EKU men as well. To recap it all and start a new week, here's Michael Watkins in the Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report.
Offensive struggles were yet again the issue for the Model Patriots on Saturday when the team was looking to end another long losing streak to in-county foe Madison Southern. The Eagles came out of the gate quick and clamped down their fellow district mate with a 15-5 lead after one, and would go on to win by 17, 62-45. Southern knocked down 8 threes in the win and got 3 players in double figures, led by Kaysen Nobby's 14. Mason Davis added 13, while Landon Adams scored 11. Riley Millette once again had a big night for Model. The junior big man was 8 of 14 from the field for 19 points in the loss. Model will look to rebound tomorrow night with a trip to Powell County. The lone win for the team thus far came against a team in the same district as the Pirates in Lee County. As for Southern, they return home tonight to face Franklin County. In other boys' scores from the weekend, Madison Central lost to Bryan Station 83-63. The Defenders, a top 10 team in the state, have been rolling to start the year, while the Indians have lost 2 of their last 3 games, but once again, both losses coming to top 10 opponents. Jake Feldhouse had another monster double-double with 26 points and 19 rebounds, while Luke Asher scored 18 in the loss for the Indians. Berea won their first game of the year on Saturday with a 57-42 win over Middlesboro. And as we switch over to the ladies, the Madison Central Lady Indians are now 5-0 after a 56-36 win over Lexington Christian Academy over the weekend in the Madison Central Shootout. Natea Strader once again topped the scoring column with 19 points and added 9 rebounds. Madison Southern fell to 1-2 with a 48-31 loss to Whitley County on Friday. And now those two teams are set for an early season clash tomorrow night in Richmond as part of a WBON TV doubleheader. The girls' game starts at 6, followed by one of the greatest rivalries in the 11th region, Madison Central boys versus Scott County. Catch both of those games live on WBON TV 9. Well, 11 unanswered points in the first half helped lead Eastern Kentucky University's men's hoops to an 81-66 victory over Eastern Illinois on Saturday at the Seabury Center in Berea. Eastern was down 17-13 when George Kimball III hit consecutive three-pointers to start the game-changing run. Montavious Myrick followed with a dunk. Kimball capped the run with a steal, a dunk, and a free throw to put the Colonels on top 24-17 with 7:17 to play in the opening period, and the team kept pace on their way to the win. Kimball had a team-best 18 points, 7 steals, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Jackson Holt finished with 17 points, hitting 5 of 10 from the three-point line. Andrews had 15, going 5 of 7 from beyond the arc, and Turner Buttrey contributed 14 points. The reunion tour for the Colonels continues next Saturday when they'll face former Ohio Valley Conference and Atlantic Sun Conference foe Jacksonville State, once again at the Seabury Center in Berea with a tip-off of 2 p.m. For the Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports report. We're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more news coming up right here live at 5.
When inclement weather hits the greater Richmond area, you can count on Richmond's very own WBON TV9 news team. Continuing news team coverage of traffic alerts, power outages, road conditions, and traffic impacts like accidents or downed trees. Accurate forecast, watches and warnings, local cancellations and delays, and official information from emergency management and the National Weather Service. Be sure to like and follow WBON TV on Facebook for breaking news, alerts, watches, and warnings. And log on to WBONTV.com for all the news on your schedule. Count on WBON TV9 and our media partners 100.7 FM The Coyote for outstanding team coverage when you need it most. Thanks for watching Richmond's very own Channel 9.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with a new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. A man was sentenced in Fayette County Court Thursday afternoon in connection to a Lexington homicide case. Back in 2022, according to court records, Juan Linares was involved in a verbal dispute with family and two men, Michael Yoakum and an unidentified second victim. The dispute reportedly turned physical, resulting in Linares shooting and killing Yoakum. In court, Yoakum's uncle told Linares, "You took away a father, you took away a son, and you took away his best friend, all over a fight that you introduced a gun into." Unfortunately, the kids will never get the experience of another holiday. Since it's the holiday season, we'll never get to experience him holding his grandkids in his lap. Linares was initially charged with murder after pleading guilty in October. The charge was amended down to manslaughter following the Commonwealth's recommendation. Fayette Circuit Court Judge Lucy Van Meter sentenced Linares with 19 years in prison. Oziel Sakamundo Salgado and Umberto Sakacuda Salgado have also been charged with the assault in the case. Both have hearings scheduled for this month. Thanks so much for joining us today. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow, live at 5.